This was the final photo I chose to do a critique on, and I think that out of the four that I chose, that this one was probably my favorite photo set. I think that all the photos were well thought out, and that they used a good amount of the principles of elements and principles of design. At first glance, we're drawn to the bottle of rum and the glass in the foreground. This is meant to be, I think, the main focal point or the emphasis of the photo. I only say that because it's the clearest thing in the shot. The blurriness of the subject behind the bottle kind of gives this photo an interesting texture. It makes it seem as though the world in the photo is kind of spinning, or in the case of the photo, the subject may be intoxicated if you look through the photo set. This photo was under a category titled Dreaming. Um, and I think that if you follow the photo set, it really is an interesting sequence. However, I think that towards the end, you could also kind of argue that these photos could also fall into the Vice narrative, where you have the alcohol and the pills. And I think that overall, it was really creative and a well thought out concept, kind of bringing multiple narratives into play. And I think that it was good for the first narrative photo set so that they could really narrow down what their narrative is and maybe see what they wanted to present to the second portion of the assignment. I wouldn't really change anything about the photo. I think that overall, this one, or the photo set by this particular artist was very well thought out, and I think that there was a lot of creativity, and it doesn't seem rushed at all. I think that they took time, used props, and really kind of got behind the assignment, even though they didn't choose just one narrative. I think that it's kind of unique to see different aspects and how you can tie different narratives into each other with Dreaming and Vice. And I think that it was overall, um, this photo in particular was a great shot, and the whole photo set was very well done.